Assalamu alaikum. And for all of you who are watching who are going to be fasting in the next several days coming up, here is some advice on how you can fast with only one kidney. This is Asiya Smith reporting to you from Georgia. So as many of you know, Ramadan begins in just a few short days. And many of you, well, most of you have all started preparing, which is really good. Alhamdulillah. I'm very proud of you for that. Now, fasting with one kidney is going to be really hard. So if anybody on here has one kidney, here's some good advice that can help you. I would strongly recommend to rest a lot, drink a lot of water. Also, don't eat a lot of sugar, especially in drinks. It's not really wise to consume beverages with a lot of sugar. So when you do break your fast, you wouldn't break it with something sweet, but try to avoid sugar if you can. It's going to be really hard, especially during, it's only March the 7th, and as you can see, it's already very, very warm. So I don't really advise for you to go out a lot if you don't have to. Actually, many parts of the U.S. are currently under travel advisory. There's actually a world travel advisory. So be sure to exercise precaution. Now, another thing that you can do during Ramadan is, if you are able to, don't be out for long hours, and try to stay out of the sun. Well, I'm in the sun now, but you get my point. Also, I would recommend that you divide your day into a schedule. I'm currently in college, so it's really hard to have enough time to rest. You have to make sure you manage your time wisely because, like I said, time is of the essence, as I always say. And for many of us, we're struggling to get back into the routine. And many Muslims, Ramadan is the time where they actually have a chance to reconnect because a lot of them are busy throughout the day. So when you do finally get that opportunity to relax and kind of make your relationship closer with Allah much more dear to you, I really applaud you on that. So for all of you who do have one kidney, make sure you remind yourself that it's going to be a little bit different, and it is going to be much harder. It's going to be a lot more draining on you. It's kind of hard to get up to pray when you're fasting because literally all your energy goes to fasting, and it feels like you're sapped. I don't know, does anybody else have that? I know I do. It just feels like all of your energy is just sapped because your energy is going to that. Would recommend that you cook a nice warm meal and drink a lot of water, but make sure when you do it for the breakfast, you also put ice in your water, and also do it for when it's time to break your fast during iftar. Make sure you use, like I said, drink ice cold water and put extra ice in it, because that way your body will be cooler during the day. Because if it's boiling hot outside, you do not want to feel dehydrated. You do not want to feel exhausted. You do not want to feel tired, because like I said, it's going to be a big difference than what you're normally used to. And sometimes, we eat during the day and we don't even think about how it must be for people who live in, third world countries, or just even, even in the US, they're homeless people, or people in really severe conditions here that don't have food to eat and drink, and you appreciate the things you have a lot more, or take for granted. You probably ate numerous times throughout the day and you didn't even think about it. And don't forget, for the women on here, during menstruation, women do not pray or fast during their monthly cycles. So you're, excused from that, and you make up for the fast that you missed at a later time. Don't forget. And you don't have to worry about making up the prayers during those times. Secondly, I also would recommend that you wear a cooler hijab too for the women. Again, I'm sorry, but it's just so hot that if your clothes are not going to keep you cool enough, it's just going to be really hard. Make it easier on yourself. So take my advice. Dress accordingly to the weather, or you will regret it. This is Asiya Smith reporting to you from Georgia. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. That was a bee. Thanks for watching.